well, there's a little one there. There's a big one. Alright. This is a pretty profitable little trip, actually. You get a lot of slime for one single entity. Has to be a lot. There's one. Last one of the day or night. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh. Alright, that was a pretty good trip. Ended up getting all the slime we need. Because we are going to place one module of the villager trading hall. I've made a really... I didn't make it. I'm gonna make it, but it was designed by LogicalGeekBoy. Easy villager trading hall. And this is it. This is all our materials. 2 stacks of glass, 2 stacks of cobblestone, 21 redstone, 21 cobblestone stairs, 20 slime ball piston McHenrys, 14 slabberdabs torches because they are technically the cheapest, 11 levers, 10 trapdoors, 11 string, 10 observers, 3, I mean you'll probably need a lot more than 3, just some rail. You'll only need 1 activator rail, a couple of chests, cactus, sand and hopper. You can have any 10 crafting stations that you wish. Right, let's grab all our materials. And if I can find E on the keyboard, we have been into creative and made this and then recorded a schematic. That is what we are about to make. Now I'll put it on single layer, so we can just scroll through each layer like this. That's how we're going to build this one, layer by layer. Really, really easy to make. Let's get rid of the hologram. So we really need our pistons first. We've already put our cobblestone out. And they're just facing down. Nice and easy. Right, let's have a look at the second layer. Layer 2, we have some redstone dust on top of here, and then as you can see we need to also put a layer of cobblestone along the back here. We want to get our redstone, lovely, and I'll just put that bottom one in just to get it started. It's night time, so quick sleep. Alright. Whoops. That's okay. Layer 2, please. Alright, so it's 3 blocks wide, 21 blocks long. So if it was 1 block higher than this, like that. And it was 3 wide and 21 long. Don't worry, I'll edit out this so it's not quite as boring for you. Okay, so you can see our trapdoors are in line with the pistons. So that's our next step. Just close them. Sure we've done that before. Once or twice. Let's try this one again. Shooting is 10x. Running ahead is 10x. Where was it? Just one layer. That will end up being too high. Oh, TOO, TWO. I already know. Let's just do 2 layers now and be done with it. Let's get rid of the hologram. You can build it with the hologram there, but I already built this once with the hologram and I found it looked a bit confusing, and I figured if anyone was actually watching me instead of going straight to LogicalGeekBoy's tutorial, then it's a bit confusing. Plus the whole point is that we build these in a survival setting, so you get used to the perspective of what it looks like when you're in survival. Alright, let's have a look at our next layer. Now we've already put the second layer of glass in. So this is where we put our workstations in, we put our levers. So let's go ahead and put in, mind you, I've got this off LogicalGeekBoy's. Saying his name a lot, but let's face it, without, that's where this came from. It's not like I made it up. But I had to. I've made up a few things before. This, I'm hoping, is 8 layer. Right, so we only want the end ones, and even they are only there just for looks. What we actually want was what I just cut off. What we actually want is the slabs to keep the villages where we want to keep them. Right. Now the workstations was the next thing they had. I'm going to have my librarians first because I really want mending, unbreaking 3, silk touch, protection 4, feather falling 4, and I also want to trade some of the foodstuffs, melons, pumpkins, potatoes, carrots, wheat. I want to get some ender pearls so I can find the stronghold, and I want to get some more armor because a raid came through here off camera. And I handled it pretty well in the end using a bucket of lava, but not before my villagers were executed by the evoker and its tail that comes up from under the ground just decimated them, and the Vex were flying in. Very sad, sad day. But luckily I've still got a heap of villagers safely underground. Anyway, I believe there was also some talk of levers. What am I missing? Oh, the torches. So I used lanterns. See? Put a torch there. It says, no, that's wrong. I'm turning red. This lever should be switched that way. When you switch it that way, it says, no, that's wrong. It should be the other way. The other way lets them stand here. This way lets them fall down. And they get... Now I'm stuck. And they get zombified. Right, well, so that doesn't happen again. Let's chop all these back. Right, next level, please. So, next thing is block there, and you wouldn't believe it. Another block there. And I'm going to walk over here and put one there, and there, and there. It's kind of another pattern forming. We're seeing them all over the place. Is that a skelly? Yep. Looks so peaceful just standing under the trees, don't they? Now what I want is some Enderman tears. There he is. Oh, he's mad. He's all mad. Ooh, that was close. Oh, you don't like water. And they give you an ender pearl for being good. So get itchy shins. No one likes an itchy shin. Now we want to observe things. And we want it to spit out, after it's seen it, its electrical impulse onto here. Ouch. That not only hurt me, but it hurt my feelings. Behind the observer, boom, gonna power that block. Say it like I know. But I'm just following somebody else's tutorial. I'm making a tutorial out of it. On top, I'm not gonna do this. Probably use these like a mongoose. really big boots on its feet, slowing it down. Right, it's down. Now I believe there was some stairs involved. So, like that, and all the way along. Right, this is our little walkway that the villagers are going to walk along. We're going to have 2 layers of glass like that. They're going to need to go. Right. 2 like that, all the way along. Nearly there. Alright, sleepies. Well, where are we? We are up to putting string in front of the observer. One of the last things we do is put the string in front of the observer. Boom. Now we're setting it ready to catch the villagers in place. So we're all set. Yep, we're all set. Okay, let's turn our hologram back on. So what we are missing, that structure there. Alright, I'm gonna use this hologram so you can actually treat this as if they're real blocks, which is really cool. So I middle click and it selects that for me. Boom. 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 Alright. They're actually there now. Let's put, go back down. I think this is the hard bit when it's not in creative. Let's put a chest against this slab. And another chest. And underneath this bit of sand I have a bit of string. So for now we just put that cobblestone there, because remember these blocks aren't there. Put a string there. We want sand there, resting on that string. Hopper, cactus, and a piece of glass on top of the cactus to stop it growing. Normal rail, normal rail, normal rail. When you put an activator rail down like that, as the minecart comes in here, it will always eject the passenger in the minecart to the right. Well, that's it. Alright, I've just popped back from the future just to butt in a little bit here because when I said this was finished, we left out one vital ingredient, which was a zombie wandering around in the background. Those levers there, so we can drop the village down and turn them into a zombie, then we can cure them and we get really good cheap trades. Just the whole point of this design. It's not just a place to keep villagers, it's a place to infect them and cure them. So if I can find F5, we're going to go, and if I can find W, we're going to go and find some zombies. Here's a zombie here. There you go, you can see me. Here he comes. Hopefully that creeper has forgotten about me. Can't see him anywhere. Come on, mate. Over this way. There we go. The old trapdoor trick. I just want you to stay there for a bit. Now let's go back around and block up the other end. Get rid of that little ramp and we're done. Alright, thanks for letting me interrupt there, and I'll let you get back to whatever it is that I was saying to you in the present. Okay, so we've got a villager trading module over there. We're going to build at least another 2, but what we need to do now is get the villagers over there. Before we send them into that module, we're going to need a way to select their trades, and we're going to do that in this. This is another design by LogicalGeekBoy. Matches up well to his other design. I'll put a link in the description to both of the videos. So I'm going to prepare this area here because you will have to dig out some of the ground. Alright, so how we do this is we need a sticky piston and we need redstone dust. Okay, so how it works, just clear that so you can see it in operation. You probably already know looking at it. But you got a floor, put a stone pressure plate on there, boom. Pressure plate powers this block, sends the signal through the redstone dust into the piston, and that is our way to block the villagers' pathfinding mechanics. Right, let's fill in the rest of this floor. It's one of the best ways to learn. Right, next level please. The main thing is we want to set up a wall around it. Directly in front of us, we have whatever workstation you prefer. This is a chest where you can keep different workstations. So this is our doorway that we're going to walk in. Okay. This will be a wall. This will be a wall. The villager's going to stand. Pretty sure it's here. Well, they're not going to stand there. Okay. So that's a wall as well. Now, when they come through here, it has to be glass. Otherwise they'll suffocate and take damage. Because we're going to have a railway coming through under there. Gonna block them in. This, I think I used glass for here. Pretty straightforward. How high did I go? And once we get our room, okay, it looks like I decided to put these in here and I've run out. Gonna need to go and get some more andesite. Okay. Alright, now let's have a look. So this is just a fall shaft. You can have this at any height. When the villager is in a minecart, it'll just come along and it won't take any fall damage. You can drop it down as far as you like. Build this up another level, and then this is where we came across. Don't know where I just put that. Okay, they're going to need to fall in there. And the other thing, we just want to keep them nice and safe. Rail there, there. And powered rail. Well, I really used a lot. I don't want to use that many. I don't think I need to use that many. Take some of those back. I'm sure 3 will be more than enough to propel it in there. Okay, that's that. That's a bit confusing. Let's go up to where it joins on. So it doesn't have to be slabs. We can just use normal blocks there. And then we come out with some glass. Okay, so wherever it is that you want to run this to, you have the first piece of glass here, and then whatever building block you want there. And that'll just come up. And I've just put them there to surround the bits of glass that we work on, or that we place the dispenser and whatnot on. Dispenser, rail, and do that. I think that makes sense. Right, dispenser. Okay. And here we have a dispenser which is going to be full of mine carts. Powered rail, powered rail, powered rail, powered rail. And the dispenser's powered. That should power the rail. Okay, something like that. Let's go back in, and we put a button here which is going to power that powered rail there. Send to trading hall, and this button here, call for villager. Okay, so when we push that button, we power that block. Let's take that signal. So as soon as we push that button, this block powers up. We take that signal up, and then let's increase the signal strength, the repeater, and make sure that it's full strength as it goes into the dispenser. We need rail carts in the dispenser. Okay, that's good. Now we need our glass. This is the bottom of the glass tank. So a 3x7 starting on top of the dispenser. Shift click to stop the dispenser from opening or seeing the dispenser inventory. Yes, say it. And 7 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hope I don't run out of glass. Okay, and this is just a tank. I'm just gonna leave. Oh no, that's fine. Before I block myself in. Okay, looking good. We need, that's it, we are finished. Let's just double check with the hologram. All above. We're not quite finished, are we? So the other thing that would be a good idea to put in is a way to power those rails, but also just a glass wall across here, so the villagers, they're not seeing workstations that might be out here. Right, let's just finish this off then. Just using the dirt because I don't have a silk touch, so I'm trying to preserve the glass as much as I can. Not because glass is expensive, but it takes me a while to get the ink sacs. Oh no, just ran out. Is that all the glass I have? No, excellent. Alright, now we are finished. Tunnel's less conspicuous. Plus that way this could be a bit more permanent. Yeah, I think I'll use the rest of that glass to make a nice glass tower that comes up here. Comes straight up out of the ground there. Alright, I'll do that at my leisure off camera, and I'll check back in with you once it's done. Alright, well, it's been a little time. I've gone ahead and put some villagers in our little holding pen up there. I've run a railway track over to the module that we made earlier, and you can see in the background there's already some villagers up there. And we have our zombie that I came back and placed not too long ago actually. I'm pretty much calling it a win at the moment. Everything's functioning. We can call a villager, we can send them off to the trading hall, and this fella here with a mending book for only 20, which is not too bad. And I've already applied one to my fortune pick, and I've got another 4 mending books there. And if you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Hope your day's gone well, and I hope it made enough sense so that you can build this in your own world fairly easily.